Good morning. My name's Chris, aka the Metal Monkey. Maybe one of these days I'll explain where I got that nickname, but that day will probably not be today. As you can see from earlier, we're hiking Pino Trail today. And I've never done this trail, so I'm kind of excited to see what's going on back here. Alright, we're about an hour in. We've gone about 2.5 miles so far. But I did get a late start this morning. Didn't start till about 10:15. So as you can tell by all the sweat, it's a little hot. And really it's not bad for New Mexico. It's like 80 degrees. But there's like no breeze and it's humid. So, plus it's also been 3 weeks since my last hike. And I'm not necessarily out of shape, but do have a little bit of rust to knock off. But yeah, it's been a hectic 3 weeks. A lot going on. I had a lot going on with work, with the band. I'm at the beginning phases of moving. Had a delightfully positive change in my relationship status. So I'm excited to be out on the trail. And also, in relation to the channel, since the last time I shot a video, I had a couple of videos taken off. So for everyone who's watching the videos, liking, commenting, telling me their stories, and especially to the people who subscribed, thank you so much. It means the world to me. And I'm excited to keep doing stuff like this and bringing you awesome views and waterfalls and wildflowers. These are probably my favorite flowers. I love them. So I'm about an hour and a half in, about 3.5 miles. Just taking a much needed shade break because in this old burn scar, there's not a whole lot of shade. I'm just kind of wondering, I've been in Albuquerque for over 20 years and I don't remember a fire, so when did this fire happen? Anybody know? I'd love for you to tell me. Also, another reason why it's been 3 weeks since I've done a hike is I love the Olympics, and so I've been watching a lot of that. So, in the spirit of the Paris Olympics, allez, and in the spirit of New Mexico, Allah. Hey, finally got to a little bit of water. Some more harebells. Got some wild berries up here even. Looks like a raspberry or something. That's cool, I've never seen those up here. This looks like a perfect spot to take a break. Like I said, it's been a little hot today. I'm one sweaty dude. All right, I'm about 2 hours, 15 minutes in. Got about 4.35 miles. Doesn't look like I have too much left to get to the Crest Trail, so that's my goal, is to get there and then we'll turn around and head back. But we're definitely starting to climb. You can tell the trail's much less hiked up here. The foliage is encroaching on the trail more here than any of the other spots on the trail. Coming across these blue spruce and wilderness, they just stand out so much compared to all the fir and the pine. Getting a little dense in here. It's definitely getting a little darker, but I think I'm almost there. Probably just a couple more minutes. I'll take a little break and then haul down. It's so quiet. Not a breath of wind, not a bird chirping, nothing. And down to the home stretch. Just one more switchback to go. There's a pretty epic view over here. Let's see if I can get out of the way of these trees to get you a shot of it. Sure, we'll probably have a better view once we get up there. We'll see. Yep, there it is on the Crest Trail. Nice little spot to take a break, take the backpack off for a minute. So these are the stats so far just to the Crest Trail. So it looks like we'll end up doing about 11 miles total. About 2742 elevation. It's not too bad. It didn't feel too bad. There was a few steep sections, but overall it was pretty nice. We'll see how the hike back down goes. All right, took about a 10-minute break, but it's time to head down. Try to move a little bit quicker because I'm hungry. And yeah, we'll see what it looks like on the way down. It's been so quiet up here today. It's incredible. Starting to hear some thunder back on the other side of the mountain. So that is my cue to move it. For this trail, I would suggest long sleeve shirts and pants. There are a lot of plants with thorns on them encroaching on the trail, so you may get scratched or cut up a bit if you don't wear the proper clothing. I'm not saying it's required. You can definitely tough it out, but I prefer not to bleed when I'm hiking. See that? There's a bunch of these. But the views are killer. Another example of something waiting to stick you and teach you on the trail. some really cool lighting on that rock. I love this little spot. Stopped and took a nice long break, got a snack, took a bunch of pictures, and gonna head back down. You just can't beat that view. That's awesome. There have been tons of these cool little flowers along the trail today. There's been a ton of all kinds of flowers along the trail today, but I really like those. Not too much further to go, less than 2 miles, so I think I'll probably be back in about 45 minutes. I have been screwing around, taking a bunch of pictures and just kind of dilly-dallying a little bit, but yeah, it shouldn't be too much longer. I do kind of want to get back now just because it's starting to get hot again. It's kind of funny looking from this angle. It almost looks like the tree's holding the rock up. I mean, obviously it's not, but starting to get back down towards Elena Gallegos. So yeah, not too much longer. Today's been an awesome day. my truck. And it looks like I'm the only person dumb enough to be out here hiking at this time of day. All right, looks like total time ended up being 5 hours, 40 minutes, 10.9 miles, and about 3,200 feet total elevation gain. So not too bad. This is an awesome hike. Great weather today. Could have used a little bit more of a breeze because it's a little bit hot, but that was really nice.